Welcome to another lesson in Tagalog language learning, lesson number 29. How are you all? This is Miss Juanita de Guzman Gutierrez, BSCD, MSCD, the author of Speak Tagalog, a basic primer. This is my first book. All of my 22 books are available worldwide at Amazon, OutskirtsPress.com, all online stores worldwide, and at my two websites, Juanita Gutierrez, bscdmscd.com, juanitagutierrez.com. How are you all? I hope that my video finds you all very well, happy, and safe. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, 2026 and moving forward. In Tagalog, kumusta po kayo? Ito po si Binibining Juanita de Guzman Gutierrez, BSED, MSED, na nagsasalita po sa likod ng video na ito. Lahat po ng aking 22 aklat. Ang kauna-unahan ay Speak Tagalog, a basic primer, ay mabibili po sa buong daigdig, sa Amazon, sa OutskirtsPress.com, juanitagutierrez.com, Juanita Gutierrez, bscdmscd.com. And in English, welcome once again to our Tagalog language learning lesson number 29. And more in my Speak Tagalog, a basic primer book that you are looking at right here in my video. And I would like to take this opportunity to give my love, light, and gratitude to our I Am God Creator Source in our heartbeats, my beloved parents, all my siblings and their own families, and all of you, my fellow divine beings, all my wonderful subscribers, those who like, shares, comments, and subscribe. And please subscribe so that you will be updated in all my videos. Thank you all so very much. And today we are going to talk about irregular verbs. In Tagalog, walang kaayusang pandiwa. Verb in singular without S or plural with S is the same word, pandiwa. First syllable pan, second syllable di, third syllable wa. The accent is in the second syllable di. Pandiwa. That's how you pronounce pandiwa. Pronunciation in Tagalog is bigas. Bigas. So pandiwa is verb. Irregular is walang kaayusang pandiwa verbs. It's longer in Tagalog, isn't it? And the irregular verbs change because of the root word, salitang ugat. And it also changes with affix and suffix, panlapi, in Tagalog. Now, let's have the pandiwa bili. Bili. First syllable B, second syllable li. The accent is in the second syllable bili. It becomes bilhan. Bilhan. In English, bought. And the pandiwa bili, that means buy in English, becomes binilhan. Binilhan because of the affix and suffixes and the root word. Binilhan means was bought from in English. And then this bili or pandiwa in Tagalog, buy in English verb, becomes bibilhin. Bibilhin, to buy in English. First syllable B, second syllable bil, third syllable hin. Bibilhin. Bibilhin. First syllable B is the accent. That's how you pronounce it. Bibilhin, to buy in English. And the word bili, that's walang kaayusang pandiwa, irregular verbs, buy in English, bili, buy, becomes binili when you have the affix and the suffixes and the root word change. Binili Binili was bought in English. So you will see this root word or salitang ugat, bili, in English buy, have different conjugations because of the root word and the changes in the affix or suffixes in Tagalog panlapi that we discussed in lesson 28. So, to review, irregular verbs in Tagalog, walang kaayusang pandiwa. Verb or verbs, plural, verb without S singular, or plural with S, the same word in Tagalog, pandiwa, 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 verb in English, walang kaayusang pandiwa, there's an NG connector there, irregular verbs in English. You could also say in Tagalog, liko-likong pandiwa, irregular verbs. Walang kaayusang pandiwa, irregular verbs. The pandiwa or verb, bili, in English buy, have different changes because of the root word and the additions of the affix or the suffixes, panlapi, in English. They all mean the same. Affix or suffixes or suffix in Tagalog, panlapi. There's only one word, panlapi. So, bili or buy in English becomes bilhan, bilhan, bought in English. It becomes binilhan, binilhan, was bought from. It also becomes bibilhin, bibilhin, to buy in English. Binili, binili, was bought. So those are just some examples of irregular verbs or liko-likong pandiwa or walang kayusang pandiwa. Irregular verbs. So I hope you learned something today. Thank you also very much for watching. See you all again. This is Miss Juanita de Guzman Gutierrez. Thank you all. And Merry Christmas. Happy New Year 2026. In Tagalog, maligayang Pasko at manigong bagong taon po sa inyong lahat. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year 2026, and moving forward to you all, to us all. And again, thank you to all my wonderful subscribers, those who like, shares, comments, and subscribe. And if you write beautiful comments and I read them, and sometimes I don't answer them quickly, be assured, please be assured that I appreciate them all. And a special mention to all my wonderful subscribers, and also to Sir William Charity, because he is very helpful to poor Filipinos, giving free haircuts and going to all the different places in difficult areas as well. So you could support him. You could go to his channel, William Charity. And all my wonderful subscribers, I know all the names of my subscribers because YouTube put them all in algorithm. I also know those who have left, and it's all right. We have different journeys, of course. We have different paths. We have different thinking, and I love you all. Thank you all so very much. See you all once again to another Speak Tagalog, a basic primer language learning lessons. Take care and blessings of Christ, love and light. This is Miss Juanita de Guzman Gutierrez, BSCD, MSCD. Thank you all once again. For those of you asking what BSCD, MSCD, those are my college degrees that I have graduated from. Bachelor of Science in Education, I graduated at the University of the East in Manila, Philippines, together with all of my brothers and sisters from elementary, high school, all the way to our college graduation. After college graduation, I was recommended to be the youngest college professor, journalist and teacher, and school paper advisor. and also in the school where my mom, with other officials in the government, founded. My beloved mom was the first woman ever elected public official in our home channel, top-notcher, as well as my dad. My dad was a USA stenographer, typist, executive secretary to the mayor because before he went here in America at the airport, and then twice elected leader and a top-notcher when he retired. MSCD, Master of Science in Education, I graduated at Fordham University here in Manhattan, New York City, New York, USA, where I'm a New York City school teacher for so many years, university professor, journalism teacher, and school paper advisor, outstanding teacher, and teacher trainer to all teachers. I train teachers yearly in the Teachers Institute, if I could mention. And thank you all so very much. See you once again. Take care and blessings of Christ, love and light to us all. The word Christ means unconditional love.